Best teamwork ever.
Alright, so on this episode of Hunt Series, Bob and I are up in White River, Ontario for an annual black bear hunt. We really look forward to this hunt.
Something I've been looking forward to all year.
Yep, we've been out kind of busy the last couple days, baiting our stands, putting up extra stand for camera angles. We're going to hunt together this year, try something new where we one guy's going to hunt, one guy's going to video, so we try to get some good video for you guys.
And bear comes in, you should see some real good footage.
Alright, so when I take my turn, I'm going to stick to the crossbow this year. I got a new crossbow from Darton, the Toxin SS, and I just love that thing.
Like when we did test lab, this thing is like shooting a rocket. Just unbelievable.
It's a lot of fun. So we got a good group of guys up here, so it should be a good time.
Yeah, it should be a real good time, and hopefully we can start fishing after tomorrow.
All right, so we're gonna get some rest tonight, and we'll get after it tomorrow.
Other one?
We're only about 20 miles. So I got AAA.
Just don't get another spare flat tire. Make sure you don't run over anything you should.
What happened, Kevin?
Well, let's see. We're about 25 miles away from civilization, and we have a flat tire. But we got the spare on, and we're ready to roll.
he's still gonna, it's got the white V. He's pretty tall. He's halfway through that second ring. What? Alright, I'll be ready. I'll be on him now. I'm ready. Way to go, brother. Boom.
Getting it done for Hunt Series on my birthday.
That's right.
It's not a giant, but it's a decent bear, and it's my birthday. I want one on my birthday, so
He's got a nice big white V on his chest. He's got some character.
it's a beautiful bear.
Yeah, it is.
There were two of them out here, and not sure if that's the bigger of the two or not. He scared the other one off, so I think it might have been the bear when it came in. At first, I didn't think it was, but then when I looked at him,
Yeah.
I said that is the bear one.
I think he was too. We got lots of footage of him.
I can see him. He's down. I can see him. We're not going to track him very far, so.
We might as well
So,
let's go over and take a look at him, and then we'll go get our stuff, huh?
yeah.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Darton Toxin, you're only 80, man. Got a complete pass-through. The knockout's still on. And there it is. The Ramcat did its job. Not huge, but he's not bad. It's a nice bear.
Look at that white V on his chest.
Beautiful. Beautiful white bees. Let's tag him before we do anything. Alright, so we're here in Northern Ontario. Got myself a nice black bear. Went out this afternoon about 4 o'clock, had a long sit. Had 2 bears come in. This guy scared the other one off and came into the bait, and he looked pretty good. It's my birthday. I said I want one on my birthday, so I went for it. And he's got a beautiful chevron on his chest. It's going to make a nice either rug or bear mount, whatever I decide to do. And I think it's a pretty nice bear. I'm happy. It's going to taste good. Can't wait. I like to keep that freezer full of some bear meat. And a shout out to my cameraman, Corey Upper, for helping me out here. And Hunt Series getting it done on August 16th in Northern Ontario.
The birthday boy got his wish.
All right.
Sick video, dude. Smaller bear off and huffing at him and
Really?
stuff. And then,
You can hear all that?
oh yeah, and then he keeps showing up in this clearing 20 yards from me, wide open. I got it right on him, sitting there huffing at me, looking right at me, going,
He came in early. He came in about a half hour, hung around before he came to the bait, and he was actually huffing and puffing and making all kinds of hissing sounds. And my cameraman was with me, Corey Upper from Bone Driven. In fact, come on in here, Corey. Corey, I had my back to it when he came in, and Corey spotted it. And well, tell the story.
Well, at first we just heard like some brush break, and I just kind of leaned down to Kevin and said, "Hey Kevin, I heard something." You know, I started looking out through the woods, and eventually I started scanning with my binoculars, and I saw his brown nose just kind of wave through a clearing, and I said, "Hey, we got a bear over there." Well, he was over there for quite a while, and then pretty soon we hear this hissing sound.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, I see a smaller bear come up from the river near where we were. Pretty soon he starts circling over there, and you can hear some ruckus, and he pops out and he chases that bear off.
Yeah, all this is taking place, and I can't even see any of it, but I can hear it all going on. I can hear like these sounds you never even heard from a bear before.
Yeah.
Hissing, and he was all, his hair was puffed up. You could tell he was angry.
And then he came back, and right behind the stand there was a kind of a clearing, and he would pop out into that clearing, and he would look right up at me with the camera. And one time he was huffing it, looking right at me and huffing. He knew we were in the stand, but he really wanted to come to that bait.
Yeah.
And he left, and we thought, he's gone.
And then the next thing you know, I hear a bear. He's about 20 yards to the right. He'd come around. He must have circled back around. And I tapped Corey. I said, "We got one down here." We didn't know if it was the little one because it was pretty thick in there. Didn't know if it was the little one or him coming back in. Turned out to be him. He came in, and he didn't look as big. His hair wasn't puffed up and stuff. But you know what? He got near the barrel, and he was between the second and third ring. So I knew he was a decent bear, and he had this beautiful white chevron on his chest. And with all the everything that went on and everything, I said, "You know what? I'm gonna take this bear." And I'm glad I did. He's a beauty.
Yeah.
When he came back in, and I decided to take him, you know, I used the Toxin 180 and the Ramcat broadhead, and it was, I mean, I nailed him. He ran literally 20 yards, never lost sight of him. He dumped over. That was it. We had to drag him out. You know, I'm getting a little too old to be dragging bears out in the middle of the woods, but I'm still doing it.
You did fine. You did fine.
Still doing it, and so now we got 2 out of 3, and Bob McGee is next. He's up, and we're going to get it done with another bear for you. Bob and I are going to get the bears done in Ontario, and then next month we're heading to South Dakota to try our luck at some mule deer, and it's good to be retired.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the most cool experiences I've had in the woods, and I thank you for letting me tag along, and happy birthday, man.
Thank you. It was a great time.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Day 6 of our White River adventure for bear 2016. We've been hunting the same stand, Kevin and I. Kevin's been doing the filming for myself. And we're hunting a stand. I'm back in the middle of nowhere. The bear's been out foxing us. It's basically coming in just before we show up or just after we leave. Yesterday, it was kind of warm out. We decided we were going to take a 2-hour break, 2.5-hour break. So we left stand about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Came back at 5 o'clock in the evening. The bear had come in and taken the bait out of the bait pile. So we've determined that it's probably an older, smarter bear, which means possibly a bigger bear. And we are going to go out in the pouring rain today. It is 2:45. We're halfway on our way to the stand. We're going to have one of the assistant outfitters come out and bait the stand area while we're in stand. And hopefully this bear screws up. it's come to the point to where I've been posting posts on Facebook and stuff. It's becoming pretty personable. I'm really starting to cop an attitude with this bear, and hopefully tonight I resolve that. Stay tuned, and hopefully I'll have good news by the end of the evening.
decent-sized bear come into the stand. I took a nice shot on it. I'm almost sure it's right behind the arm, just right in the vital cavity. Had a nice head on it. It looked like a really nice bear. Kevin and I just got out of the stand, put a good hit on it. The bear took off. We haven't heard a death moan. It's been about 5 minutes. I just found my bear. It's probably about 20, 30 yards from the bait.
Yeah, baby.
It's unbelievable. I'm real bad at estimating it, but I'll tell you, it's the biggest bear I've ever shot. A little bit of brown nose. Just a beautiful bear, man. This has been one of the best experiences of my life.
Old men are gonna rule. Hunt
Old men rule. Hunt series, old men rule, baby.
What do you think, Bob?
I think we did it, man. Persistence paid off.
Yeah.
Just made the trip. Actually, the trip was just being with my friend, man. Hunting with Kevin, filming with Kevin, the whole trip. This is the icing on the cake. We knew it was a smart bear, a big bear. It took a little bit of ingenuity, a little bit of thinking. We finally outsmarted this bear. It came in during the pouring rain. We had one of the outfitters working with us. He helped us lay the bait while we were up in the stand. The bear conditioned himself to come into the stand after he heard the truck drive away. So Daryl drove the truck away. About half hour, 45 minutes after that, big bear made the mistake, walked into the stand. We were ready for it, put an excellent shot on it, went about 20 yards. accomplished the mission. Old guys rule. We're so happy about this, Kevin and I both, just to show you that the Old Guys from Hunt series, we can get it done, and we did do it, both of us, this trip. This is Ron from Northern Wilderness Barrel Outfitters. He's the head of the operation that we've been hunting with for the last 3 years. He runs a fantastic operation. These are two of the guides, Daryl and James. They've helped us immensely. This has been a fantastic trip. Anybody that's thinking about coming up bear hunting, you've got to check out Northern Wilderness Outfitters, Ontario, Canada, White River. Ron, St. Louis, he's the man to talk to. He will definitely do you right. It's been a fantastic trip.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Ron.